Joseph Beach, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Married men and all men leave happily single, child-free women alone. That's the message this chick has for you. And in case you didn't understand that title, here's the video to back it up. Let's get it.
I'm 39 years old, so I'm over 25 and I hit the wall already. I'm educated. I'm masculine. I'm a strong black woman who don't need no man, right? I'm literally all of these things. I'm not having anybody's baby. I'm not finna be somebody's wife, AKA slave, right? I'm not finna clock out of my job and then come home to a second job of being a wife and a mother. I'm telling you this from the gate. And y'all are still bothering me. You're still in my comment sections of my videos. You're still in my DMs. And for those who don't know this, the vast majority of the men that are in our DMs, women like me, are married. It's y'all's husbands, right? But the thing that I don't understand about the rest of you guys is you guys say you want these submissive women, right? You want these dumb as a box of rocks, no goals, no ambition, somebody that's going to be traditional and stay at home type of women. Why don't y'all just go bother them? What do we have to do to get y'all to go away?
All right. So there was a lot said there. And I actually think this is a pretty interesting video. That's good coffee. I actually think this is a really interesting video. So we have a chick here who's basically talking about a lot of, you can tell that she's aware of a lot of the conversations that are had within male spaces where men discuss issues they have with dating. And she says, I'm all those things. All those things that what? All the things that men say are red flags when it comes to a man looking for the best deal for him to start a family, marry a woman, right? She's 39. She says she's not having kids, which part of me wonders if she can, or at that age, still have kids, but it happens. That's still a valid question. And then she goes on to admit other things about her personality and who she is. She says, I'm masculine, I'm educated. And she says, I'm not going to submit to a man by letting us know that that would be like her working. She looks like she's a trucker or something like that. Working at her job, getting off work and coming back to submit to you. She will not do that. And she's wondering why men won't leave her alone. I think this is a really interesting video because it shows that there are a group of women who understand very well what the men they want, because she's pretending like she doesn't want any man. No, what these women have found out, they've come to the realization that the men that they want don't want them. They have drunk that coffee, and in a way, this is sort of what I would loosely term like the female RP rage, right? They're angry, they're mad, because the truth is they've probably realized that, wow, I've spent my whole life really instilling these characteristics that have worked against me when it comes to the type of man I want to marry and qualify for. So they get into relationships, and after things don't work out so many times, then it's, hey, you know what? I'm just better off single. And the sad reality, and I say sad because we're human beings and we were made to interact with people. We weren't made to be alone. But the bitter reality is, if you're unwilling to change, like most of these chicks are, then that's the best place for you, and they are happiest there. And I honestly believe that they are happiest alone. And if their life is based on where am I the most happy, when am I the most peaceful, that will be when you are alone, being an educated, strong, and independent woman. Unfortunately, marriage, relationships, these things take work. And working with other people is difficult. Usually people can spot things in yourself that you otherwise cannot see in yourself. And you can choose to either rise up to the feat of improving and bettering yourself, or you can just decide, you know what, F it. I've tried enough times and you are allowed to do that. But I just think there's so many women, man, who are in this space of, you know what? It's too hard. I like my single life. I like my independent life. I don't want to learn to cooperate with a man. I don't want to do this dating thing. And they are tapping out. Now they'll present it like it's a choice when really it's a result of a failure of being able to cooperate with the men that they want and come to the table with what those men actually value. What do you guys think? Let's check out some of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, it's true, they keep telling me they don't want a woman with baggage, but under the assumption I want theirs. Nope. ... So as you can see there, the bitter women who have been rejected in the dating market are all gathering together. And the chicks are like, why do they keep hitting me up? These married men are hitting me up. Trust me, if they are hitting you up and they are married, they're not hitting you up so they can run away with you and build a family. That's not it. You know what they want. Another comment here says, honestly, if I could do my 20s and 30s over again, I wouldn't date any man. Look at her. I would have focused on myself. Exhaustion during those years was real. Somebody else here says, 28, no kids, no divorce, working on my master's of science. Why would I date someone who would mess that up? She cries at night. She cries at night. Here's another comment that says, so felt. It's always these older men wanting to ruin our lives. And the creator responded and says, yes. Why? Here's somebody else who says, 50, no kids, no husband. Life is stress free. She cries at night. She cries at night too. Somebody else here says, queen maker, trying to free women from the BS. Oh yes, free women from horrible men. Another comment here says, 35, no kids, no husband. It is peaceful, no lie. Right. Somebody else here says, sis, I'm 48. They'll only leave you alone if they can trap you. LOL, live your life. Another comment here says, I'm confused to why these men, in parentheses, she says, keep bothering the happily single women because they want to bust the cheeks. Fast, not slow, you know. Here's another comment that says, the mere thought of getting off work just to go back to work is exhausting. It's funny how women empowerment push for women to work, and that's fine. And some may say a good thing, but now they're complaining about having to work and after getting off work, coming home to work. We all got to work. If you're married, most people who are married, they're working and they get off and work at home. You help out in the house, not just you, your partner as well. The both of you figure out something that works. But of course, you know, over here, we believe in women taking the majority of those like female gender roles. Now, if it doesn't work out because of scheduling and work, okay, you have to be realistic, right? It's a part of just realizing how you can work efficiently. This is not me encouraging men to be lazy. Somebody else here says, 32, no kids, live alone, no husband, thriving in spite of what society tried to tell me. 32, no kids, live alone, no husband, thriving in spite of what society tried. When I read things like this, I just usually revert back to my times working in care homes as a nurse's assistant and how sad a lot of people were who didn't have any family in their last days. It may seem okay now, but you may have a change of mind, especially as a woman who pretty much changes your mind as often as the sun goes up and down. You may think differently about that in the future. Here's somebody else who says, men with girlfriends leave me alone too. Yeah, guys, listen, of course, I'm curious. What do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you as always for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.